Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be creating the look that you guys just saw in the intro, but first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prep my skin. So I'm going to do a facial mask. This is a hydro-fitting Snail mask sheet. I can't even talk, you guys, but I got this at BeautyCon New York and this is my second time using it. I like the way it makes my skin feel. I'm not gonna go on and say this is the best mask I've ever used because this is my second time using it, and like I said, I got it at BeautyCon New York. I don't even know where you can get it, and most of the instruction is in Chinese, so I just plop that onto my face. I mean, I wash my face first and put it on my face, but of course I gotta be extra. Why am I trying to slay with a freaking facial mask? But yeah, I leave it on for 10-15 minutes. So while I'm just chilling with this mask on my face, I'm just gonna go on some of my favorite apps. I'm gonna go on my Snapchat and do the most. And this is the real reason why I take forever to get ready, because I'm always doing the most and lip syncing. And since I got some time to kill, I might as well play one of my favorite games. This is Best Fiends, you guys. Have you guys heard of this game? It's so much fun. I started playing this recently and I'm already on level 35, you guys. When I first started this, level 1 and 2, I was like, oh, this is really fun and really easy. And then as soon as the levels started getting higher, it got a little harder, but it's so much fun because it's really addictive, you guys. So yeah, it's a pretty cool puzzle adventure game. You fight the slugs, you collect and upgrade your characters by matching the same colors. So this month, Best Fiend is going to introduce the 30th Fiend to the game, Pop, and Best Fiend is also introducing the Granny Slug through a new mini game with a huge reward. So if you do like a challenge, you should definitely check it out. So you can also connect to Facebook to compete with your friends through the new leaderboards. I'm currently on level 35, as I mentioned before, so you guys can try and beat me. If you are past that level, comment down below and let me know. Now you can download the game for free from the link that I'm gonna put in the description bar down below, and if you download now, you'll get $4.99 worth of gold and diamonds for free if you make it to level 10. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes since I had the mask on, so I have to remove that, and I'm just gonna rub all that into my skin. That's what you're supposed to do. It felt really slimy, and I go in with my towel and wipe it up a bit. Now before I apply makeup to my skin, I always moisturize. This is my favorite NIVEA Creme. I've been using it forever. This is my ride or die product, so I applied all of my face and neck. Now we're gonna go into the makeup. So the first thing I do is apply my Ready Set Brow by Benefits. It's a brow gel, so it just helps to keep my brows in place. Moving on, I'm going to take my Benefits Precisely My Brow Pencil. I use number 5, and I'm just going to outline the brows and take some tiny little strokes. So I'm following the natural shape of my brows, go in with that spoolie, so I don't fully fill my brows in. This is pretty much all I do for now, and then I'm going to go in with some concealer that is about 2 shades lighter than my skin tone. This is the ABH Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer, so I just use that to outline my brows. Now I've been using this a lot lately. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal. It is the yellow corrector, and I just use this as my eyeshadow base. So I'm just going to apply it all over my eyelid, and this is just going to help my eyeshadow to really pop. Now once the base is down, I'm going to go ahead and apply some translucent powder onto the eyelid. You can use any brand translucent powder to do this. This is just going to help my eyeshadows to blend a lot easier. Ooh, okay, so we're going to use a new palette today. This is the Royal Peach palette by Kylie Cosmetics, you guys. This is my very first time using this palette, so I don't know if it's amazing, but it's my first time. So I'm gonna go in with the super light shade. It's like the lightest shade, and I'm just applying all of my eyelid. I don't see anything right now. There's nothing coming off. Next, I'm gonna grab a peachy shade, and I'm gonna place that I'm gonna place it onto the eyelid. I think this is called Peachy. It's a really nice peachy shade eyeshadow. It's a matte finish, and I'm just going to use my NYX number 17 brush and blend that eyeshadow and work it into the crease. Oh, I love this. It's so pretty. Now I'm gonna go back into the palette and I'm gonna grab the eyeshadow. I believe this is Duchess. It's a warm brown, really nice, and I went in with the Kylie brush. It's nice, but I'm gonna go back in with my NYX number 17 brush to blend. Now moving on to the lid, I'm gonna apply more of that concealer onto the lid. I was having a really hard time for the eyeshadow sticking, the shimmer shadow actually, so I had to apply some concealer. Now I'm gonna go and grab this really nice bronzy kind of gold eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna place that onto the eyelid. I'm patting it on, going back in with that Kylie brush. I'm gonna place the Duchess eyeshadow at the outer corner of the eyes and work that into the crease. I'm really liking where this look is going. It's really cute and peachy. Now I'm going to go back into the palette. I'm going to grab that really soft nude peach eyeshadow, and I'm just going to place it at the inner portion of my eyes just to soften it, because I don't want that area to be really red, and work the eyeshadow in. Blend, blend, blend. So it's a wing liner type of day, you guys, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. Cosmetics liner. I shake my head like that because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was struggling. Like, why is it not, the product was just not working for me. Like, it just wasn't working. So I just went into my NYX matte black, hello, nice and black, and I'm just going to line my top lash line and create a wing. It is really hard for me, you guys, to do my wing liner on camera, so I apologize. I had to step off camera because I need to be all up in that mirror. So moving on, I'm going to take the Makeup Addictions Flamin' Love palette. These eyeshadows are extremely pigmented, you guys. So I'm going to grab one of their darker browns and their warm browns and mix them together and pop that into the crease. I just wanted the crease to be a little more defined and add some dimension to it. I'm going to add some mascara to my lashes, and I'm going to wear some falsies today. These are the Iconic Light by House of Lashes, and I tried to use the dual lashes and it was a no-go for me. It was just not working out. It was not sticking, so I had to go back to using my House of Lashes glue that never fails me. Moving on to the skin, I'm going to take Urban Decay De-Slick Complexion Primer. First time using this, you guys. And I realized that when I applied it, it felt a little bit dry on my skin. But it does minimize the pores and it gives my skin a really nice, smooth look. Now the next step is completely optional, and a lot of you guys always ask me, why do I use the orange concealer? The reason is because I do have a bit of darkness under the eyes and I'm trying to cancel out that darkness. So I'm canceling out the darkness by using an orange concealer, and then I'm going to go on top with my foundation. You guys, this is my second time using this foundation, and I must say I am in love. Okay, MILANI, come all the way through. Like, what was I doing in my life before this? I love this foundation. It does look a little bit oily at first, and the shade that I'm using is number 9. It's the only thing that I could find at my local Walmart that was close enough. So I'm going to go in with some concealer now. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer in the shade 3.75. And I use this to do my highlight. Go in with my concealer brush. So I place it under my eyes, forehead, down the nose. You guys know the drill. And of course, blend that in with my damp beauty blender sponge. I'm feeling kind of fancy and extra today, so I'm going to do some cream contour, and I'm going to use the Iconic foundation stick, and I'm just going to place this in the hollows of my cheek, along my forehead and my jawline. Yes, snatch them cheeks. I'm going to go in with the oval brush. It's from Iconic also, and I'm also going to go in with my damn beauty blender to blend in that product. Actually, you know what, you guys, I really love cream contour. Like, I really love it. I also apply some at the sides of my nose as well, snatching that nose. Now to set everything, I go in with my Max Beauty Fix Perfecting powder. I talk about this powder a lot. I actually just apply it all over my face and under my eyes as well. To bake, I use my Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the shade Banana, and I'm just going to place that under the eyes. You want to make sure that sponge is a little damp, not soaking wet, and I'm just going to pat it on and let it sit. Now I'm going to go in with my Tarteist Tarte palette, the Shayla palette, and I'm going to use that to contour and snatch them cheekbones. I'm using the Zoeva contour brush also. Moving on to bronze, add some color, but okay girl, yes, sing it, yes, get it, okay, all right. Now moving on to bronzer, I'm going to use Matte Mineralize Skin Finish in dark, and I'm using the MAC 134 brush, and I'm just going to apply that on the hollows of my cheek, around my forehead area. I'm going to go in with my Ben Nye Banana Powder because I want my contour to look a little bit more cleaner. It wasn't looking so clean, so I'm just going to snatch the cheekbones. And now I don't bake for very long. I probably leave the powder on for maybe a minute or two, and then I dust away all that excess powder because, you know, we don't need it anymore. It needs to go. To refreshen my skin and keep it nice and glowy, I go in with my MAC Fix Plus spray. So this is not a setting spray. I just use it to get rid of the powdery look. Now we are going to move on to the eyes because we got to complete this eye. So I'm going to take the brown peachy shade and I'm just going to place this along my bottom lash line. This is the same eyeshadow from the Kylie palette. And then I'm going to go in with a dark brown shade from the Makeup Addictions palette, and I'm going to place that along the bottom lash line as well. For the inner corner of my eyes, I went back into the Kylie palette and I grabbed that peachy tone, pop that right at the inner corner. I'm going to take my liquid liner and apply these tiny little dots under my eyes. I'm just going to call these the Makeup Shayla dots because that's where I got it. So I just apply that. It makes my lashes look longer, and I go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous primer. This right here is the bomb. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I wasn't using this before, but it does give my bottom lashes life. And I'm gonna go in and complete the brows now. So I'm just following the natural shape of my brows. And look who it is, guys. It's Simba. Hi, Simba. Look at him. Surface daddy. Okay, moving on. Now, time to glow. So I'm going to take Makeup Addictions Holy Grail Volume 1 palette. Ooh, look at that glow. So I just applied on the highest point of my cheekbones, and I'm using the Morphe M310 brush to do this. I'm also going to go into Artist Couture Slay Nolly. Ooh, yes. Come through, glow. Look at that glow. Yes, I love it. I am obsessed with this one. So once I apply my highlighter, I usually go back into my bronzer and I just buff it out a little because, you know, I'm not trying to be too extra. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara to the bottom lashes and give them life. I'm going to add some blush to the cheek. I'm going to use NYX Cosmetics Ombre Blush. Not sure of the name, but I will list it in the description bar. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to take one of my favorite lip pencil. This is a MAC Cork. And you guys, I am so freaking obsessed with this. This is Colored Rain Pink Cafe. They just launched this new shade. It's a really nice peachy shade, and I think I'm going to wear it every day because it's so cute. Sorry, I just changed my voice. But yeah, this is pretty much the completed look. I really hope you guys love this video. Thumbs up if you do. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and I will see you in another video very, very soon. I love you guys. Bye.